They do treat them better usually. Token. Jesus Christ. That hit right there.
Oh, hello. You've made it to Three Town, have you?
I'm playing Lost in Random Terry.
But then again, that just gives you 3 good reasons to buy some cars, eh?
Damn. He swagged on me there. What are you doing here, Manny Ducks?
I could ask you the same thing. But now we're both on, and that means one thing. Let's trade cards!
How did you manage to get out of two-tone? That's a boring thing to you, right?
Let me answer that question with a question. Who could possibly dwell on the past when we've got
Baby.
cards in the present? So,
Terry, shut up, man. My kids. Rashad. 2 years old. Whoa, they want you to see them as real people. Yeah. Jesus. Good enough. Oh my God, Rashad.
I know who you understand.
Jesus.
Heck, most of us here are.
I think he meant that shit. Excuse me, have you seen any kids? For a missing boy in Sixer uniform, have you seen him?
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this?
Friend Chopin, I'm worried.
Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child.
Praise Jesus. So have you actually seen any kids running around? Look, did you see Bern or not? I'm gonna ask her if she saw any kids running
that
around.
sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all.
No, hey man, I know we've said it time and time again, and I said it to this lady that I saw today that used to attend my gym. I was like, look man, I'm just not financially stable to have kids. I'm glad I don't have any right now. She's like, how old are you? I was like 24. She's like, yeah, that makes sense. Isn't it funny from like a 40-plus-year-old's like standpoint, we're still babies? Even though I don't feel like a baby. Jesus. My goodness. Welcome, viewer. So you won't remember me if, say, Nana Fortuna asks?
I promise it, stranger.
Manny Fortuna.
Fascinating. Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment?
Ruth Von Wart? Sure I do.
Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the 3 siblings.
Oh, 3 siblings, yes, of course.
Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
Paranoid, Count, Fancy Duke, Toughest Egg Baroness, all of them. I'd say none of them.
None of them? None of them? Oh, I've never heard such an opinion before. It's bold. It's direct. It's quite possibly insane. I'll write it down right here in my
one of my viewers, because I was doing like a survey for this guy. in the game, and he was like, "Oh, who do you think killed the king?" And one of my viewers was like, "It was Biden." You have a moment? Sure, I do.
Splendid, splendid.
Biden blast!
Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a... Who do you think did it? Who do you think
what if I
killed
say
their father and
Stumpus
started this
Baroness?
bloody civil war?
Actually, let me say all of them.
That's the sort of opinion that'll make nobody like you.
Jesus.
My word, what an opinion indeed.
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the upper class. Splendid, splendid. I have only one. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed
Says
the...
Baroness.
Fascinating. Fascinating. That's all I need. Thank you for your time.
Oh, got money. The fuck is this guy? It's huge. Ew. He talks so weird. I'm not a child, just look the other way. Just look the other way. I was created to look the right way. Swag. Okay, so we gotta get the Colossus and to move him out of the way. This Snorlax motherfucker.
Yes, the war zone was no place for most children. But even suspected she could carve out a place for her there, with her dice by her side.
I'm not a child. You're clearly a child. Dicey's not a child. Right? I was about to say, Dicey's been around a long time. The old ass man.
Yes.
Okay. So we can't do anything with that guy right now. Oh, almost didn't see that there. Go, Dicey, go! Thank you for getting me money, Dicey. I love you. Thank you. I always considered you more of a dice our whole life together. I said a dice. No, a dice. Let's talk to this guy. We haven't talked to him yet.
This bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose.
Looks like it's seen better days. What a weird thing to own. I'll say
It
seen better days.
has. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are.
That must be nice for you. I don't really care about nobility. I don't.
You're the only one here like that, I assure you. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord our King of Freedom, before his murder.
You knew the king? You know the triplets? If you're royal, why aren't you fighting in the war? Yeah. Yeah, why aren't you fighting in the war?
Royal families are like servants. They tend to expand to the size of their manor.
It's the most upper class expression I've ever heard. Yes, I too know that act about servants on account of how many I employ in my manor. Yeah, let's Let's
Just
make something
so.
up.
But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side.
Oh, you're a
You
distant
know,
relative. Oh,
I
so
have
you're
another distant
twice
relative,
removed.
a cousin of mine that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed civil war started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
Damn.
And it would do my heart good to know that she
Original
knows I do
Dovia.
miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around the battlefield. Please excuse me.
Like Red Rigger?
If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her. That's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
Who is this guy? He looks crazy.
Has begun. The king
Mishka?
must be saved.
Attack from where? Which gang? I thought he was killed.
What? Identify yourself, stranger.
Oh, okay, so she's just crazy. I'm Even. Who are you? I'm Even. What's your name?
I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important.
Oh,
I
so
think.
she has bad
A
memory.
ruler, maybe? Before the war.
The king you mentioned, is that who you used to protect? What were things like before the war? You can ask that.
Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years. Don't you remember?
Oh yeah, her memory really is bad. Alright, well, Nishka, I need to go.
What? How did you know my name?
You told me a few seconds ago. 2-2. 7-game series. We're taking it back to the City Boys Palace. Lucky guess.
A lucky guess. About what? What were you guessing about? The king! Protect the king from danger!
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home.
Oh,
But
there
I
he is.
can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug?
Oh,
okay.
so what's going on? Ah! He got taken. He left candy. So Danny, when are you when are you gonna try to knot? Yeah. Come on, everybody's asking for grandbabies at this point. He said, "Keep on waiting." Is that what your mom says? Oh, because my mom talks about it sometimes. She tells me that I had to give her 2 kids. I was like, 2? Yeah, by adopting. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, she'll love little Timmy. Jesus. He was trying to get away from you, clearly. You were the original owner, weren't you? Excuse me, have you seen any kids? Have you seen my friend Bernard, a boy in 6 uniform? So have you seen any kids?
I thought I saw one running around here recently. A young lad, boxy clothing.
That's Bernie. Did you see where he went? No, I'll just say that's my friend. Where is he now?
Can't rightly say, unfortunately. But you'd better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Who the fuck is the Shadow Man? Can you tell me about Shadow Man?
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out
I listened to her.
But you better find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
You want to try Sprite Cranberry? I never had it. I want to try it. I don't drink soda really, but I'd try it. Yeah, that is crazy. It's not. We're not that far off from Christmas. Excuse me. Have you seen the kid around?
Kids never run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures.
You seen a boy, yay high, in such a uniform?
All I know is that if a kid's missing, the Shadow Man's probably got him.
Everyone seems to fear him.
As well they should.
The Shadow Man.
Afraid, child. Find Margaret and Tuck lurking around here.
Sekiro?
She can tell you more.
Meet. D-Book. What does the thing Carlos says? D-Book never loses. Yeah, it's super funny. I love it. He said D-Book never loses. Oh, you're supposed to... Dicey, stay there. Snuff out the lights.
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
Looking for revenge. Oh, Summer 16. Oh, Summer 16. Nothing dirty and clean. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Why is it so dark? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, ah! I'm a little worried. Oh, Tyreek, the Shadow Man.
Are you the Shadow Man?
No, he's right in front of me. He's talking to me.
Okay.
He's in a gimp suit.
Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh!
Wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you...
The little boy is in his zipper.
Let him out!
Yeah. You think I'm afraid of you because I'm not? What are you? Let Bernard go. I'm asked, what are you?
Haven't you heard the bedtime stories?
Tariq, he says I'm what goes bump in the night.
I'm what comes for children when they roam a little too far from home. This is what I do. Or what I used to do anyway. Before this silly war.
Think I'm afraid of you? Because I'm not.
That may be true. But there is another truth.
Yeah, unless you release Burn, I'm gonna punch you.
That if you're not afraid now, you will soon learn to be.
Let Bernard go.
I won't be letting him go. I believe you call that leverage.
Release him now. This is a literal kidnapping.
You'd think you'd know not to insult someone who's holding all the cards. Or in this case, children. Besides, you don't have what I need.
What you need? Skip the peasantries. What will you trade for Bernie?
Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me.
Tougher than I look. You don't scare me. Tougher than I look.
That remains to be seen. But perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace.
I don't like the Shadow Man's voice acting. You're a monster. What do you care about peace? No offense, but you don't strike me as the peace and flowers type. What do you know about peace, monster?
I care about being feared. Before this war, I was the most terrifying thing in the world of random. Children would be afraid to whisper my name in case I came to them.
So the Shadow Man just wants me to settle the war in freedom just so he can go back to being the most feared creature in all the land.
In the dark, during peace, during war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life
It's just racism, that's what that is.
And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that.
You want me to end this war? How?
How? I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you.
Speaking of Carlos, he's alive, right? That's good. Oh, that's just costume my friend wears, and how do you know this is a dice?
Silence!
Tariq, you're next.
With your bloody eyes. They may work on the living, but you can't deceive.
Tariq, you're saying that now, and then watch in 2 months you'll be booed up.
Carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots.
I don't hate you.
Clear it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again.
How do you know about Odd? I know nothing about stopping wars except requests if only to save my friend. How do you know about Odd?
For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever.
To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, Even had to end Freedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
Interesting. Okay, so I guess Jesus. the hood on my back. Honestly, at this point, we might have to take the chance.
That poor woman, completely mad. Have you seen Nishka? That poor woman, completely mad. Oh, it's so
Gauzy
sad.
Theron.
A brilliant warrior and protector, but now hopelessly insane. You mustn't listen to what she says, stranger. It's all madness. Someone should do something.
You'll never take me alive, you... You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we?
Earlier today, Nishka, we spoke about the king of the land, remember?
No, I don't. I don't remember much, and I'm sorry. What did you want?
How did this war start?
With the children. The 3 children. Well, something happened.
One of the triplets murdered the king? Sorry, Nishka, but did you kill the king? That's the one that the
There were
triplets
sounds
did.
from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to be sleeping, but...
Jesus. Lost so much.
I'm sorry, it was such a shame, such a... I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you?
What, the ladder? Yeah. Yeah. It should. If it doesn't, I don't want it. I'll play the whole song. Remember something that could help us stop this war? Like that's about the triplets. Something to stop this war.
I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can see things so clearly, and then... poof. But there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person, or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh! And if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it.
Can I convince triplets to give me all 4 things? Probably the objects that would help you remember who murdered the king. I can convince the triplets.
Find what? What were we talking about?
Oh.
If only I could remember.
I'll return to you with those 4 things, Nisha. 4 objects is a lot to find in that battlefield, but it's all I have to go on. Jesus, what the hell are you doing,
That
Nisha?
platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important.
Like, don't stand on it?
Oh, well, it's probably fine. We should all stop worrying about it.
Find the murder weapon. Count's item. Down for the count. Duke it out. The Duke's item. Rob her Baroness. The Baroness's item. Now we can run down there.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power?
Don't worry, Dicey won't hurt you.
And now,
hopefully.
Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
Oh. You know, I was told something similar to that. She didn't say I wouldn't hurt you. She just said, like, oh, I wouldn't treat you that way. Percy used to treat you that way. Sword Bridges, Freedom Town Square. Trenches. Jesus. You know what?
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know.
If you saw it across the battlefield alone, I will escort you, little one. Interesting. I guess he's on board with me being here now. I'll stay here, actually. As you were.
Hi there.
Who's Barbara?
I used to be.
Oh, I thought you said Barbara. Oh, I've said too much. As a plan is named Tea Time Tootsie. Is your boss now since King is gone? Danny? Oh.
The Nanny Fortuna, of course.
The Nanny Fortuna.
It'd be a crime not to share your skills with the world.
I have a feeling the Fortuna is the one that killed the king. That's just my guess.
Come up with the most thrilling stratagems for the next day. The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know.
What's your secret? Can't be that good at predicting this chaos. What's your secret?
Observation, my dear girl, which leads to knowledge. Knowledge, to coin a phrase, is power. Here, let me give you an example. Every day the dice is rolled, and every day one of the colossuses moves.
I notice. Wow, that's unprecedented observation. I notice.
Everyone notices. But what everyone else has failed to notice is how the winning Colossus brings most of the robots he commands with it, and that leaves the area behind safer to traverse. Do any of the triples use this information? Perhaps attacking from behind on the day the dice favors them? No. Only I see it.
Why? Are you planning on telling the Baroness? I bet the sort of sneaky move could please the paranoid Count. Sounds too aggressive for the Duke. You don't work for him, do you? Sounds too sneaky for paranoid Count.
By the order of Nanny Fortuna, I am not to work for either of them. Although I would be interested in learning more about the triplets for observational purposes only. Tell you what, if you meet them, come back here and describe them to me. There'd be a reward in it for you.
Maybe I will. Bye, Tea Time. General descriptions. Take care, Tea Time. Meet the Baroness. Meet the Duke. Meet the Count. Let's meet the Count first.
Someone has entered your ruined castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness. Or
It's
my
not.
fancy pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me. Sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this Count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
Yeah, he's actually insane.
Oi, looking to get an invincibility potion, are you? Well, you've come to the wrong place. I've got cards, though.
Thanks, man. Detect. Buy a lucky draw and I'll die double or nothing. Let's get Hazard. There it is. Acid Cannon. An old cannon from the No Dice war enters the game shooting acid arrows. It is removed from play after 30 seconds. Take one of those. I almost didn't see that there.
The Count? I love that guy.
Do you? You love the Count?
You
It was
don't.
great.
He's great. There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. It's super normal to go even
I don't know if I like Zercat looks.
Moo is missing.
You're in denial? Tell me about the push.
It's the Count's friend that has recently gone missing, but any political leader would completely lose their mind about that. It's normal. He's normal. I'm normal. We're normal. Okay, I gotta
You're
go.
definitely not
If we talk
normal.
too long, someone might think we're conspiring against him, which again, it's great. Can't wait until the Queen rolls her dice and it's our time to fight and maybe die for him again. It's so great and
Jesus.
normal.
Sounds awful.
I love that guy.
So great and normal. It's over here. Money. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to fight the Count. The Duke, whichever this one is. Yep, the Count. Interesting. Oh. Damn it. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Full hand. Full hand, Danny. Danny. Full hand. No tone. No man. Sword of 3. There you go. Full hand. Go, Dicey. Lucky draw. Let's get explosive dice. What's up, Thomas? What's going on? Sword of 3. Excuse me? Jesus. That's a statement right there. Wow, that guy's a little weak. Some true crime? Do quick draw. Damn it. I didn't hear that, but I believe it. You said it's going to be a really big game, so. Let's do a bomb. Surf, surf, surf. Surfy. Come on. Smash him. Yeah, I haven't played it yet. What, for chronological order? There we go. Hopefully. Agreed. What do you mean, Danny? Mountain Man Adventures turned out well. You right there, Thomas? I don't know. Little worried. Let's do... Sea Crystal Curse. And then... Time Trap. You don't really have to play the Miles Morales one. I mean, you can, but you don't have to. Danny, that's not nice. They worked hard on that game. Street Fighter 6. Yeah, they're doing that now. That's what they did with someone made Ice Spice a character. Ah, damn it. Oh yeah, that's a sequel to yeah, that's a sequel to I forgot what that other Souls game was called, but it is a sequel. Yeah, they're pretty gnarly. I think it's the game you were talking about. No, definitely not that. That I haven't heard of. I'll have to look that up.
You're here to kill me, aren't you?
No, Count. I'm here to help. No, I just want to. No, sir, I want to live forever and I'm here to help.
Help me to die?
Stop. I want to help end this war. I want to help you be victorious. End this war. Lost in random.
War. Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl?
You said, what is lost in random, Danny? Is that what you said? Oh. How dare you? Where do you think I just came from? I could take anyone or anything.
That's exactly what a master assassin would say. Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle every day in my mind.
Right. Impressive, my liege.
You're being obsequious. You're being kind because you want me to let my guard down and then kill me.
Not an assassin, Count. I'm literally a child.
Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it in stories that may or may not have been based on truth.
If I promise not to assassinate you, will you tell me how I can end this war? That's all I want is end this war.
End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up.
Is there anything you need, Count? Tell me what's wrong and I'll see if I can help.
What's wrong? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped.
Count Shmoo? Bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly. Bodyguard is dead.
Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child.
Ishika was your bodyguard too? Met her, she's not well.
She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father.
You know what happened to the murder weapon?
Obviously I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken Colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me?
No. You know what? Yeah.
Ha! Fools! I'll see that robot head coming a mile away. A truly amateurish attempt at political murder.
War goes poorly?
What bores me? It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah! Tell me when I've died and then I'm interested. In avoiding it, obviously.
Jesus. Who's Count Shmoo?
The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I haven't been able to sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. Hmm? How do you like that?
Ishika, your bodyguard is alive. You come with me and visit her?
Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen.
Okay,
so that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you...
something that sparks a memory for Nishka. What's the most memorable thing you've got? Sparks a memory for Nishka. I want to help Nishka out.
Well, I don't know what I've got like that. Oh, but I do have a finger taken from the scene of the crime of my father's murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me. Deal?
Or you could just give it to me now.
What? No! Do my quest first.
Come on, just give me the pinky.
No!
Yes.
No, I told you, you have to go find Shmoo.
Or I could threaten you with assassination right now. Fine, we have a deal.
The Count was an odd duck. And a paranoid duck, too, come to think of it. But even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories. And possibly, just possibly, ending this war in freedom.
Alright, so now we're gonna hang a right. That was a cool fight. Prior to talking to him, I enjoyed it.
Bold of you to be just running around.
Richard Poor.
The 3 robots out there always just destroying things. They don't care for our kind, you know. They'll step on you as easily as we step on ants. The war It's killing this city. It's killing us. And I don't know how to fix it.
Oh. I don't like him. Looks shady. Look at his eyes. Minsky, Sweet Wisp. Thought everyone here in High Bed Haven loved him. Isn't it Threeson talking like that? Threeson, oh, Threeson like treason. What else can you tell me about the Count? He must have some good sides. What else can you tell me about him? Oh, so the friend's not even real, it's imaginary. Flip the dice. Oh, that made him have to move.
Citizens, country compatriots, let yourself eat cake, for now arrives the winner of the role, the Duke.
The Duke. I'm glad that those actually respawned, so I can make sure my coins stay up.
Now there's the face of a girl who wants to trade cards. I've got good news for you.
Fuck requires a key. How many cards you got? Same ones. I guess goodbye the Game Master went off you. Another guard down one. Get a weapon. On a new weapon. Lance of Four. The spirit of the ruined Four Town manifests in the shape of a lance. I definitely want that. I definitely want that. Lance of Four, very nice. Sorry. Hey, more money. It's a cool game.
You still don't know how to say what you want.
Lost
Hello,
girl,
Ethan.
who are you? I don't even know my name. More concerned who you are.
Questions.
Are you okay? Do I know you?
You're still not asking the right questions. But I wonder if you can help me, even. My sisters. The children of the king aren't the only triplets in Threedom. In the middle of this war, my twins disappeared, unlike you. I feel like a part of me is missing. Can you find them for me?
What do they look like? What are their names?
That's not important. You'll know them when you see them. After all, you knew me.
Please, I need to know more. What did you say your name was? I need to know more.
If you find them, tell them to meet me at the safe spot, over by the sword bridges. Find us there once we're all gathered, and I will have something for you.
If you want me to help, I need to know more. You're not gonna tell me anything else, are you?
You'll find us among the teapots, in the trenches, and under the ground. I hope to see you again, even.
Oh, it's random as hell. Sisters under the skin. Hurley and kind enough. Sword bridges. Jeez.
Sir, 1,000 apologies, sir,
Duke.
but your mid-afternoon cake was burnt in the chef's oven.
A cake flop, eh? Oh, how delightfully decadent. I'll
I don't
take
like
the
that.
whole thing.
But sire, it's burnt to a crisp.
Ooh, a new flavor I haven't experienced for years.
So weird.
What an amusing diversion. Have chef serve it to me at dinner, and if he refuses, kill him.
Jesus.
Yes, sir.
The Duke certainly lived in style. Oh, it was all a show, and the horrors of war did sometimes bleed through the artifice the Duke had constructed. But if he ever noticed it, he certainly never let it show.
Cake for breakfast, cake for dinner, cake for lunch, cake for snacks. Used to like cake. I really did.
I'm having a ball. Simply a great time.
Are you?
There's nothing else I'd rather be doing. This is the only thing that I'd want to do.
To ungrateful.
Don't have any regrets at all.
You don't fit in here, my dear.
Henry Stout. Oh,
yes, I expect you are. We don't get many visitors here. Those that come tend to be unable to leave until the party ends, which of course it never does. Have you tried the cake? You don't fit in here, my dear. Yes, I expect you...
You tried the cake. Is that like an innuendo for something? Leopold Clintwood. He makes them all eat cake. Sounds nice, but also very sickening. I wouldn't want to have that much cake. Mandatory. Lord Crispa. Sorry about that, homie. Thanks. Oops, domain. Let's talk to this person over here. Got a ringer. Distraction. Yes, excuse me, but I think I've met your cousin, the bell ringer. He just wants you to know he's thinking of you. He misses you. Cakes all day. Yep, sometimes when you get what you want, you realize you don't want it all. What you want to do is go home. Roll the dice. Adam, I'll move.
Attend, hut recruits, for the Baroness has won the roll. All hail her rule and her rules.
Random rules.
You may approach.
I'm even looking us up towards save a friend. I'm even.
No. This simply will not do. That is not how you greet a Duke, child. Leave, and return only when you can greet me properly.
Okay.
What? You make a demand before a proper introduction? No. I shall not speak to such impertinence. Leave.
Pertinent.
And return only when you can greet me.
Fine, keep your shorts on.
Well,
There's a bunch of people you could ask about it.
Look at you. You're the spitting image of an unskilled laborer. Perhaps a chimney sweep?
Chimney sweep. You're a spitting image of a jerk. Or speak to the Duke about the war.
Child, no. You simply can't address people this way. You must always use their titles. For example, I am to be addressed as my lady, and the Duke is Your Imperial Majesty, rightful Lord of Freedom. Without the right titles, none of us can possibly be expected to respond to you. It's a simple matter of respect.
Thanks, Weirdo. Thanks, my most esteemed
You're
lady.
very welcome, little lady. You're very welcome, little lady.
Okay, let's ask him.
Darling, you're a long
3
way
Dora
from home,
Spades.
aren't you?
Yeah, actually.
Oh dear. Well, I hope you find what you're looking for. Run along now. Hello, darling. You're a long way from home, aren't you?
Why?
No, darling. That's not how you address a superior. In this kingdom, whenever you meet someone of a higher station, you must always begin by saying, "Begging your forgiveness, sir or madam."
Begging your forgiveness, sir or madam.
There you go, darling. Now go on, run along.
Run along.
In this kingdom, whenever you meet someone of a higher station, you must always begin by saying, "Begging your forgiveness, sir or madam."
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, child.
Marjorie
Look at
Vaughn.
you, child. Why, you might as well be dressed in rags. Who are you? And what brings you here?
I'm seeking an audience with the
no,
Duke.
child. That is not how you introduce yourself in conversation. You must always curtsy first.
Like this?
Oh no, heavens no. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snaps her head up like a drinking bird. Here.
Like a drinking
like
bird. Oh, like this.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, yes. Perfectly wonderful. Now, what did you want to discuss?
Looking to subs work.
I'm afraid I wouldn't know about that. Pity. Well, good luck. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snaps her head up like a drinking bird.
Let me see something. Okay, let's speak to him with the etiquette we learned.
You may approach.
As I curtsy.
Yes.
What's up, Duke? Begging your forgiveness. Begging for a slice of your cake.
As if anyone of my station would respond to such an incomplete greeting.
Sorry, I just wanted to hear him talk
And return
funny.
only when you can greet me properly. You. Yes.
What's up, Duke?
Rudeness. Unforgivable rudeness. No one truly worthy of my attention would greet me so coarsely. What are you? A oner? Leave.
That was just racist. Calling me a oner.
You.
Fine. I'll do it more properly. Begging your forgiveness.
So.
Imperial Majesty, rightful Lord of Freedom. You fancy person. Eater cakes. You thrower of extravagant parties.
You should beg my forgiveness, child, for such a rude and improper greeting. Go. Learn to address your betters. Better. Leave.
I like messing with him. So I was like, curtsy. Begging your forgiveness. You fancy person.
The very idea of someone of my peerage responding to such an incomplete greeting. It's laughable. Laughable.
Well, at least that one made him laugh.
Leave. You. Yes. So. Oh.
I'm even the dice wielder and you are? I am even a one-crop wielder of dice and I'm also a princess. Introduce yourself with the utmost humility and respect. I'm even a dice wielder, and you are?
Inconceivable rudeness. Excusable only because of your age. Go. Ask your parents to teach you respect. I will not speak one more word to you until you learn proper etiquette. Leave.
Okay, he didn't like that one. Let's try one of the other ones.
Yes.
Courtesy. Your forgiveness.
So.
Rightful Lord.
Ooh.
I am even of one crop wielder of dice. I am also a princess.
Imagine me deigning to respond to a greeting like that. Run along, child, and return only when you have grown up enough to know how to properly address His Imperial Majesty, which is me. Leave.
Alright, fine. I'll do it correctly now. I think we probably went through all the options. So, courtesy.
Yes.
Your forgiveness.
So. Ooh.
Lower to freedom. Introduce yourself without most humility and respect. I'm even.
Well, now. Finally some respect around here. Well met, Lady Eve. What brings you to the company of the Duke, the one and only rightful ruler of Freedom today?
You tell me about Nishka. Is this really how you live? How's the war going? How did your father die? Do you have Shmoo the Count's plush thing? I have to go, dude. Tell me about Nishka.
Our old bodyguard. Oh, heavens, what is there left to say? She protected us until she didn't. And my dear father paid the price. I haven't heard from her since. She's dead and gone, I suppose.
You're alive. Will you visit her with me?
Oh, good for her. I should send her a cake. Only we haven't one to spare, you understand.
Jesus.
I couldn't possibly leave the castle. The horrors of war wait outside, child, and I can't have my people remembering them.
Give me something to show her to help her remember?
No, out of the question. I have only your word that she's even alive, and we've just become acquainted. Then again. All right, I, in my infinite wisdom and appetites, have decided to do you a favor. I will give you something of extreme value if you will in turn do me a favor first.
What is that?
There is a portrait of me here. Certainly, you've noticed my beauty, my handsomeness, my regal demeanor. I am there
Jesus,
with
he's so
my
full of
father,
himself.
his favored child. However, part of the painting is missing. When we split our lands after my father died, the Count took control over the old royal nostalgia. I'm sure the second half is there, and it proves that I was father's favorite. Return with it to me, and you shall be rewarded.
Easy enough. I have some more questions, though. Is this really how you live?
What other way is there to live? What? As a commoner? We've already got plenty of them, I'm afraid. But there's only one me. I owe it to my people to be the most me I can be. Pass me some sweets, will you?
How's the war going?
What is there to say? The dreadful thing drags on. My insolent siblings refusing to give any quarter. But they'll come to their senses at some point and surrender. But until then, sweets do make the time pass more pleasantly. Don't you agree?
Not as much as you eat.
Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking out of him.
I haven't done a murder weapon. Please can I have the murder weapon? I needed assault a crime. What happened to it?
You know how things grow legs and walk off sometimes. Metaphorically speaking. I think one of my lovely spies told me someone locked it up on Father's robot's head. giant, beastly thing. I'm afraid that robot is long gone. Probably turned to scrap by now.
I need to find our way over there. Did your father die?
Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him.
He's gonna have the murder weapon and he'd solve the crime.
Such impertinence! No, you can't have it. One of my lovely spies told me someone...
Do you have Shmoo, the Count's plush thing?
Shmoo? The Count's dreadful plush thing? Heavens, I can scarcely recall what we did with it. The Baroness launched it into our territory a few moons back. Heaven knows why.
Count accused her of stealing it from him. She wants it back for cuddles.
I suppose he would say that. I suppose she did. My soldiers found it during one of our training marches. I thought it would destabilize him, perhaps lead us to victory, but no, it just made him shriller. You can hear him sometimes, you know, even over the chamber music. Ooh. Oh, I remember now! When I realized it was useless, I had Shmoo thrown in the cellar of the old castle dungeon. The castle is long gone now, replaced by a battlefield, but the basement may still be out there somewhere. He's yours if you want it. I have no use for something so depressingly pedestrian.
The cellar is what I'll look for. I don't even know where the dungeon is.
Then there he shall rest until the worms eat his stuffing. But for us, cake. That dreadful stuff.
What will you give me to get Shmoo out of your kingdom?
Nothing. He's rubbish, child. You want to dirty your hands with him? That's your business.
Fair
I'd
enough.
rather dirty these royal hands with nothing heavier than cheese frosting.
Where can I find the painting you want again?
In the nostalgia, on the Count's land. I'm sure that wicked brother of mine keeps it there, and it will prove that I was always father's favorite.
I have to go to Duke. Ah. Wow, that robot is huge. 6 side quests. I haven't found the story page yet. Haven't found any cards. It's over this way.
Cards here.
Mana decks.
Get your deals here. Deals here. Get your deals here.
Helmet, fair share. You're doing business in trenches?
War is good for business. Everybody needs something in a war. That means you can jack up your prices like crazy. Oh, why? I mean, jack up the deals on your prices like crazy. Everything must
Right,
go,
I'm
kid.
sure. Deals. Not sure I want to trade with you, so I only trade with my second best pal, Manny Dex.
I can tell you this much, kid. You'll change your mind. Everyone comes to trade with me eventually. That's the beauty of war, kid. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone.
You're a monster. You're a business person doing his best.
You're darned right I am.
What do you have?
Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone. Deals here. Get your deals here.
Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All the whim.
We already talked to him. Arthur Stubb.
You want to hear a story?
Sure, I like stories. Who are you, though?
Just an old soldier who's seen too much. There's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets fought, right after the king died. It was savage. The triplets, I didn't hold anything back. It was as fierce and as destructive as a dice maker's own fury. And when it was over...
Really?
Well, that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. We're still fighting those same battles every day. Me, I'm just about out of fight. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll.
Well, it's just because that's what I'm looking for. Trying to find the one who's responsible for this whole mess.
Everyone's looking for someone here. Me, I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him
Yeah, there's a lot of
somewhere in
side
the
quests
Duke's
in this
territory, or
place.
running away from the machines. I'm sure he's alive though. I see him in my dreams, though he doesn't see me. Stay safe out there, kid. Stay safe out there, kid.
In there. Wonder if one of those times they'll throw him into one of those and they'll give us like a card or something. Ah, it brings us all the way back. Sure, I could tell her about the two people I met. I met the Count.
You have? Describe him to me.
Mad, bad, and dangerous to know. He sees assassins around every corner, which at least means he's always fully prepared to avoid being assassinated. Pursues not getting assassinated with the intensity that could dim out the sun. I gotta admit, he makes it work. I would say the second one.
That's just logical of him. Thank you. The more I know about him, the more I can build an accurate, predictive model of his behavior.
Met the Duke.
You have? Describe him to me.
Like the laziest person you'll ever meet, but somehow also most powerful person you'll ever meet. He wants to experience every aspect of life to the fullest, and I honestly can't fault him for that. Soft and coddled, and I'm amazed it has lasted as long as he has, but he inspires loyalty.
Incredible. Thanks. All this information helps my strategies become even more unstoppable. Terrific.
Duke's domain, Baroness's domain. Alright, so I'm going to end the stream here. I will continue in a little bit. Thank you guys for watching.